What's good, YouTube? This is your boy Tyler9197, and today this is going to be my Rick and Morty review. So let's go ahead and start this video. Alright guys, so what can I really talk about Rick and Morty that most people already know at this point if you already watched the series? It's funny, it's hilarious, and it's funny. That's pretty much it I can really say about that. But for Rick and Morty, I really enjoy Rick and Morty as a whole. Like, the funny thing about it is, like, I have when it first kind of came out, I was watching like a little bit of the first season, but after that I just kind of fell off on it. It wasn't that I wasn't enjoying it. I guess it just, just other shows and just, whatever, just life in general. So like a few years later, when season 3 came out, I still hadn't watched that. Then after it had been out for, I guess, I don't know, about probably a year after that, maybe, that's when I went ahead and started just watch Rick and Morty. I was like, let me go ahead and watch it, because I knew I enjoyed it. I just never really stuck with it. So yeah, like I said, I'm really late to a lot of this stuff. And before I go any further, I would say that you guys can see from my blue and white shirt and this jacket, y'all guys could guess who my favorite character is.
To get riggedy wrecked, son!
Rick is just that character. Like, you can't hate Rick. Like he like, what I really like about Rick is just like, he just don't care. Like, he does exactly what Rick does, and he don't care what Rick does. He just does what he do what he do. And I like Morty. I mean, I like Morty too as a character, but I just feel like Rick, he just, it's kind of funny. Like, Rick is not somebody you want to say that you can relate. Cause I know I definitely do not relate anything to Rick, but Rick, you just don't care. Just that, I feel like, to me, he's more likable, more so than Morty, in my opinion. At least I think so. I feel like Rick, he just don't care. So it's like, like, who doesn't want to be like Rick in a sense? Like I said, in a sense, because I mean, he's still a mad science, but he's still super smart. So it's like, it works. but yeah, like I said, I was really late to for Rick and Morty, but when I went ahead and watched this, just watched the episodes, I didn't want to stop. Like, it was just really engaging. I loved everything with season 1, season 2, then 3, and all that. And then, like, now I saw, like, when I got close to season 3, now I see where a lot of people was really getting into with the whole thing with the Szechuan sauce. Like, that was saying, like, I was really late to that. I was like, because, like, from somebody who didn't really watch Rick and Morty before, like, later on, I was looking when that whole thing was crazy. I was like, man, people are a little crazy about the Szechuan sauce over a show. Like, I was kind of like them people, like, really? Like, just a show? But then, when I really see it, I can see where people get the hype for. I mean, still, in a sense, I feel like that was crazy a little bit for some sauce, but I can see where most of the fans was coming from with that. Like, the show was awesome. Like, I really love Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty is a really good show. I definitely can't wait for season 4 whenever that comes out. And like I said, and Rick and Morty, what about it? No matter how funny and crazy it is, it also have a good storytelling. It's about stuff like, especially with Rick. Like, a lot of people, like from the family, when they look at Rick, a lot of times they be seeing him like, oh, he's, like Beth seeing like, oh, that's my father, and they say, oh, that's Grandpa. He's just wacky and stuff. But honestly, deep down, he cared about his family. Even when that one episode, I can't remember, like, with the family, with the family, I know with the aliens, it was something like that, and how he sacrificed, he surrendered himself for the sake of his own family. Like, stuff like that, it shows that, like, it's not just goofy all the time, even though that's what makes the show. But it's like, it shows you good character development, because in a sense, no matter what type of person Rick is, and he's still Rick, like, he knows it, but at the same time, it shows that he also have a heart compared to, like, well, I want to say compared to nobody else, but he shows that he have a heart. But and one thing I can truly say that I think for the most part, I have nothing against the show. I don't think I have any nothing bad to even say about the show. Everything, I feel like I like all the episodes. Everything was funny. I really enjoyed it. I think the one person I didn't really care too much was probably Jerry, cause I felt like Jerry, he was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't as bad as a character. Like, sometimes he was, I guess, funny a little bit, like, you know, but he was one of those characters like you boring. Like, Beth was a lot more enjoyable character than he was, to me at least. I think so. But like I said, he was an okay character, but I didn't really care for him too much. So especially when Beth and him had got a divorce and stuff. So that's where I was like, finally, like like it was, you know, I felt like Jerry, like, he needed to go. Like, he was just annoying in my opinion. But like I said, he wasn't too bad of a character. But I can see where Rick was like, oh my god, why I gotta deal with this man? Like, you know, he's just really annoying. But that's it for my review. I know there wasn't really too much I really say, I guess, but you know, you know, it's, what more can I really say about Rick and Morty that most people haven't already said already? Like I said, it's funny, it's fun, really engaging, and everybody should watch it, you know. And like I said, season 4, need to hurry up. I'm ready for season 4, whenever that happens. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my video. So go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, follow me in my social media outlets, and hit the bell to get notification of my next video. Alright guys, peace, and I'll see you guys on my next video.